Australia is in the grip of a drowning epidemic.
A man in his 50s was pulled from the ocean pool.
A 2-year-old boy was discovered unconscious.
Today, the body of a 25-year-old man was
Adding
found
to the long list of families who have been struck by tragedy these holidays.
In 25 years of lifeguarding, I've never seen a start of a summer like this.
In the past 12 months, 280 people have drowned.
There's another swimmer out there, mate. Hello.
It's crazy that so many people have drowned this year.
20 deaths in the past 2 weeks alone.
When I was coming at him, I knew that his face was underwater. One bad decision can really affect someone's life.
Now, it's the hottest start to summer in over 100 years.
Oh yeah, he's got him. Suddenly I see the polar air come over.
I look out into the water and I see a guy under.
On Australia's busiest beach,
When you lose someone, it's not a good thing.
lifeguards are locked in a desperate battle.
We've got lots of tourists non-familiar with the way the ocean works.
Stop swimming here, because someone's going to disappear.
Our main goal this summer is make sure no one drowns at Bondi.
Leading in to the festive season period, it was chockers down here. I haven't had a season where it's been like that the whole time I've worked here.
Barely an hour passes without someone putting them to the test. Jesse prepares to back singlets up when Hoppo spots another problem in front of the tower.
Look at that sign. I looked up and saw two people right in front of the tower drift straight off the sandbank and really couldn't swim. You know, running down, watching someone going under, your heart goes to your throat and you really hope you're going to get there before they become unconscious.
The rescues are taking place 500 metres apart. One lifeguard must always man the tower, so Jesse is forced to watch on.
That was a hectic rescue by Hoppo.
Hoppo has rescued Mooney and her boyfriend. Both are on holiday from Korea. A swim outside the flags almost cost them their lives.
파도가 높아서 우리가 빠졌어요. deep. 그래서 little bit scary.
Usually things happen in threes down here.
Just wait there a sec.
And then all of a sudden, knock, knock, knock the door. I go, here we go. Third thing, strike.
Hi. I found Missy Tyler.
She said to come in here, we're really busy. Come on, buddy, come inside. You're going to have to stay in here for a sec. Thank you so much for that. Do you want to stay with him for contact? Thank you so much. We're really busy. We're about 100 rescues going on here.
The lost kid will have to wait. Right now, the lifeguard's priority is in the water.
Hoppo's back in again.
You okay, mate? All right?
Today, lifeguards are on edge. Australia's latest drowning occurred overnight, just 6 kilometres south of Bondi at Maroubra Beach.
14-year-old Tui Pelotu Gallagher is missing. He was swimming with his cousin at Maroubra Beach last night when they both got caught in a rip. It all became too much for this grieving mother.
I think everyone had it in their back of their mind that, you know, there had been a possible drowning the night before, and it makes you more vigilant.
Singlets has just dead set rescued 10 people in the last 5 minutes. Machine.
You okay? It just gets annoying because, you know, like we've got like 20,000 people down here today and I've got to keep, you know, whoever can.
Just when the situation looked like it was under control, suddenly I see the polar air come over. There's police cars pulling up.
Polair is the police search and rescue helicopter.
All of a sudden I start seeing cop cars go down Campbell Parade. Vroom, vroom, vroom. We didn't know what was going on.
With the sheer numbers of people that come down here, it's quite easy to be able to miss someone.
Over here at Maroubra, they've just informed me that the helicopter's coming over to your beach now to search for your missing person.
We didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, Jess, we've got a lady who's come up missing, a 4-year-old boy. They're just down near the flagged area. I don't think he's in the water.
After a recent flurry of rescues, Jesse has had little time for a lost boy, brought in 15 minutes earlier.
I look at the kid next to me and I'm like, hey, bud, I think these helicopters are here for you. Do you know what missing person this is?
Apparently there's a missing person over at your beach.
To tell you the truth, mate, I've got a lost kid in the tower with me now. I don't know if that's the missing person, though.
Jesse, it's Greg. Is his name Roy?
Is your name Roy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Glick, this kid's name is Roy. Hey, mate, guess what? See that helicopter there? That's looking for you. Roy's a little soldier. If I was 3 years old and I lost my mum and dad at the beach, and then I get left down the back of the tower for 15, 20 minutes, I would most probably been bawling my eyes out.
As the rescue choppers return to Maroubra, Roy is reunited with his family.
As a lifeguard, when you hand back a missing child to the parents, it's great to see them smile and watch them walk off together as a happy family.
Tragically, there isn't a happy ending for both families.
A body believed to be missing teenager Tui Gallagher has been found at the Sydney beach where he vanished 3 nights ago. The 14-year-old's family say they're thankful he's been found so they can have some closure.
I felt so much love from the Maroubra community, everyone here. I don't know how to repay you.
Someone drowning on your beach is possibly the worst thing that can happen. That's the ultimate reason why we're here, to stop people drowning, realistically.
Stop swimming here, because someone's going to disappear. Try so hard to give them the right information until someone dies. That's when they're going to listen, isn't it? As I was driving down towards the southern end, I knew that there was multiple people in the water.
Corey races toward 4 men in a rip. It's unclear who is drowning and who is trying to help.
I wasn't really sure if they were all going under or if they're all trying to hold each other. And I got to one guy and I pretty much just gull dragged him. You know, I had to grab him by under the neck, unfortunately. It was the only thing I could grab because he was holding on to someone else.
Corey quickly realises 3 men have been keeping another man afloat.
There was one particular patient who needed the proper rescue. He was cooked.
Iggy from Melbourne is on a boys' trip with 3 of his mates. Ignoring warnings from lifeguards, he swam in a rip.
Oh, wait. The wave was too strong. Took us away. There you go. The guy was there. I can't even breathe right now. I can't even talk.
3 backpackers, all trained lifeguards in their native Germany, risked their lives to keep Iggy above water.
Yeah, the man, he was very panicking in the waves. The wave was so big. And yeah, he screamed and we had to help him.
I think if I was alone there, I would scream for help.
Corey is concerned Iggy may have inhaled water into his lungs.
How are you, Chan? How are you feeling?
Pretty weird.
Did you drink water?
Yeah, I thought it was water.
Or did you inhale it?
I sort of drank it.
Does it feel like it's
jumping up and down?
If left untreated, water inhaled into the lungs can result in secondary drowning. Corey transfers Iggy to the tower for closer assessment. Fatigued and his skin turning grey, Iggy is deteriorating rapidly.
Pretty much straight away, he just started spewing. I reckon he probably had 1 litre or 2 litres coming out of his body. Okay. Just let you know, like, he's a little bit worse than what you guys think, okay?
Yeah.
After 30 minutes, the penny finally drops with Iggy's mates.
We didn't realise it was so serious because this guy's a strong boy. You know, obviously it's taken us a bit of time to realise how serious this matter is. I'm shivering, man. I don't know what's happening right now, to be honest. Yeah, that's it.
Iggy is in luck. Paramedics have sent just the right man for the job.
Ex-lifeguard, paramedic extraordinaire, Robert Yaldwin, Yak. walks in the door, and it's always a nice sign to see Bob walk in the door.
So you got caught in a rip? How much water do you think you swallowed?
Yeah, look, it didn't take long for Bob to realise that he needed to go to hospital, which is a definite that there's water in the lungs.
If he needs to go to hospital, I hope not, but, you know, it has to be done.
He's going to the hospital.
1, 2, 3.
Iggy underwent scans at the hospital, where water was identified on his lungs. Against doctors' advice, he discharged himself and continued his visit to Sydney.
We're only here to help, and we'd really like people to start listening, and everyone can go home and come back again another day.